Hello, everyone. ATB today here with you, bringing spiritual messages, always with God's permission. There are some spirits approaching here, bringing warnings. There are several warnings. I will pass each one on so that you can open your eyes to what is about to happen in your life. However, I also see a great change happening, and this change is extremely necessary for you to put your foot down and take the first step to finally acquire your abundance and financial stability. The spirits will tell you exactly what the path is and what you have to do. So I will start here with the spiritual warnings, and then we will discover together what you have to do to get out of financial difficulties and what the spirits are guiding you to for your abundance. First, a spiritual warning is something related to the purchase, sale, and rental of a house, apartment, or property, because here it tells you to be very careful, as it may be a warning specifically for those who are renting a space or selling a space. Be careful with the people you are going to receive in your house or in this residence. When they come to visit with the interest of buying or renting, something very evil can happen. And for others, something evil can happen related to the deed or papers, documents, someone acting in bad faith in all matters of buying, selling, and renting properties. I also see that you have to be careful with something related to an argument or a fight that may happen in your life during these next few weeks, in relation to someone who is going to park their car, next to your motorcycle, and is going to scratch or hit it. There will be an argument that may end up at the police station, or a fight between neighbors also over issues of a gate dividing cars and parking lots. Be careful with arguments and fights, because I see that this may result in one, and for the police station. I also see that some of you are being invited to further develop your spiritual capacities, your spiritual practices, because maybe in your life at this moment, bad things are happening, or maybe it is the reflection of bad things happening for a long time. And your head starts to get very cloudy, very heavy. You start to have bitterness in your words, because I see a lot of arguments. And people don't understand you. People don't understand you. Maybe they will even distort what you say, or they will misunderstand, because here's a time of many arguments, and we are in an astrological period that spirituality is sending you a spiritual alert for you to remain calm. And the best way to deal with all these problems, these discussions, these misunderstandings, is through silence in the area of your health. I see that there is something related to the nerves and the eyes that you have to be careful about. And I have already seen this issue of the eyes in other previous readings. Maybe it is a good time for you to visit an ophthalmologist to review the prescription of your glasses to see if you do not have some kind of eye problem. And as for the nerves, this is all the issue that I have been talking about since the beginning of the reading, that are stressful issues that are happening in your life. And that spirituality says that the best way for you to resolve it, instead of fighting back, is to be silent and seek to harmonize your soul and mind through meditations, prayers, walks, sometimes a drive, a good walk. Let your thoughts run free and rest your mind a little. Here too, I see that a very interesting proposal will come up. Now we are going to start talking about abundance. If there is any other alert, I will also talk about it, but now we are going to get into abundance and wealth, because I see these opportunities coming into your life. Opportunities will come. It won't be just one opportunity. Several opportunities will come, because the spirits are warning you that the universe will bring you several paths, and it's like a test from the universe, so that God really understands that you are aware of your divine mission. So opportunities will open up, and among them some are extremely incredible, but others are a redundancy of the suffering you went through. What does this mean? Sometimes the universe brings us paths that are paths that we have already walked and that we should have learned to leave these paths behind and have learned a lesson from the suffering that this path brought to my life and your life. So if you haven't learned from the suffering of previous paths, you will repeat it. But if you have learned, you will have a new life proposal in front of you. And it is this invitation, these opportunities for new businesses, new jobs, new studies that will come to you. So here, it is very important that you know how to choose well so as not to imprison yourself in that which no longer serves you. This is true both in business, in money, and in love. Here I see that you will have a very sinister situation. In these work matters, there is a person in your workplace. This is for those who are working, for those who have a job. There is a person at work who is against you and does something spiritual against you. That's why the spirits are saying, okay, set up your own business, have your own enterprise. Like you came here to the world to be a leader. And I always tell you this, your sign is a sign of leadership. You came here to command. So there are two situations that you have to pay attention to. Either you will have a leadership role in your job or you have to seek to have your own business. Because otherwise, you will not reach abundance. You will not find the wealth of peace and financial stability that is yours. Here too, I see that some of you will have a person or are going through moments of emotional instability in your love relationship. Maybe you have gone through moments of crisis, severe pain, suffering, anguish, insecurity in love relationships. And here again, spirituality repeats that these are tests from the universe. When we go through suffering, we also go through a test. Did you know that? If this suffering made you strong and made you learn a lesson, and from there you move forward, you are evolving spiritually. But if you are stuck in this suffering, wanting to change the situation or change the person you are, always retrograde, you will go backwards in your life. So maybe it is time for you to make a big decision about your love relationships. Here, those who are single, those who are divorced, those who are widowed, single mothers, I feel a very golden energy, the gold shining in your life. That may be that you will have a relationship that comes to meet you, bringing peace so that you can produce more work, earn more gold, or it may also be a person who is approaching you and who is a very rich person to have a relationship with you. So I see the spirit of fortune, of success for many of you who are sons and daughters of Dwarf X who do Aura, bringing you proximity to rich people and situations, because when we want to enter into abundance, we must be close to abundant people and also to situations that can open paths of abundance for us. Take out of your mind that which no longer belongs to you, that which was lost in time, that which no longer works. This pain that is in your heart because of theft, situations in bad faith, black magic, unresolved romances. Take all of this, throw it behind you, and start walking towards this new cycle that spirituality is here presenting to you. I also see mainly those of you who usually travel a lot. Some of you have to pay attention to a red car. Something can happen during a trip on the road with a red car, something related to a flat tire, lack of oil, something that you will have to pull money out of your pocket. And it can also bring some loss, and it always does, right? Sometimes you don't have a cell phone. Sometimes you are hours late. So before leaving, if you have a red car, check the car and see if there is anything missing. It could be you or someone close to you who is going to travel. I also see that a friend comes to speak badly of you, or you will hear about a friend of a friend who speaks badly of you. You know, that person who in front of you is a sheep, but turns their back and becomes a wolf. There is someone here speaking very badly of you. I also see that some of you are planning or wanting to do a trip, and maybe it's a trip to another country. Something related to air tickets. Also, take a look at the documents there if there's nothing missing. I also see that there's a person who's going to approach you, to get information. I'll explain. It seems like There's someone who's spying on you on social media and asked a mutual friend that you have on social media to find out more about you. There's a person interested in you, but instead of coming to meet you to find out about you, she's asking a mutual friend to bring her information about you here too. I see that you're going to start making new projects in your life. I see a partnership is very positive. It's very good for partnerships, especially alliances with people of great abundance. A big change, I would even say a radical change coming in your life. You're going to triumph. You're going to change your life. You're going to have a new mindset. You're going to get rid of all your anxieties. You're going to graduate. You're going to change, and you're going to plan a new project in your life that will bring the big change that you're looking for, the big transformation. I see new friendships, new loves, new business relationships, and I also see that you're going to have a celebration, a family celebration. This family celebration could be about good news, that a son, a daughter, a brother, a sister, a father, or a mother will bring to you. I see celebration. I also see you worrying about the health of a father or a mother. You may have to help in some way in this situation. If you want to know more, I invite you now to join my WhatsApp so that you can do your transformative reading, so that you can discover what your mission is, so that I can help you leave behind what no longer serves you in your life and move towards a future with much joy in love, family, and money. I hope to see you later.